Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
I'm Naja.
I'm Reagan.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Reagan.
to meet you too.
I'm going to be your nurse for today, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. I went over your medical records. You are 15.
Yes.
This is your first pregnancy.
Yes.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Okay.
You feeling okay?
Mhm.
What else?
Um. Um. I'm feeling sad.
Yes, you said.
Mhm.
Okay. I see we had this questionnaire, and I see that you checked off on some boxes that you kind of use certain type of drugs, maybe.
Mhm.
What kind of drugs are you using?
I use alcohol sometimes, or like cocaine or opioids. I just find whatever's cheapest.
Whatever she that's what you use.
Mhm.
Okay, and we are pregnant.
Mhm.
I see we are in our first trimester,
Mhm.
and you are, let's say, looking over your paperwork. And when your last cycle was, you would say you're around 9 weeks.
Mhm.
Um, at this point, I wanted to offer you some counseling, just
Okay.
to share with you a couple things and ways that we can help you. Okay,
Okay.
this is a no judgment zone.
Mhm.
Whatever we talk about within like these four walls, it stays here. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm really here to really help you
Okay.
and to really see how we together can work through this. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So during your first trimester,
Mhm.
by you being only 9 weeks, your first trimester is roughly from the first week up
Mhm.
until the 13th week.
Okay.
You're right there at that 9 week mark. By you being so early on inside like your pregnancy, this is the blueprint for how your baby will develop. When we introduce a teratogenic agent, which is basically something that is foreign to our baby,
Okay.
it's not good. Um, Alcohol is a teratogenic agent, opioids, drugs, sometimes certain pills that we can't take while we're pregnant.
Okay.
Because they can lead to us having a miscarriage.
Mhm.
They can lead to so many things. Are you familiar with what a miscarriage is?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
It's when your baby dies.
When your baby dies,
Mhm.
exactly. So that's just what happens.
Mhm.
And that can happen naturally. But when we introduce those agents onto our baby during this first trimester,
Mhm.
the, it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't end well.
Mhm.
Um, During like this phase, the baby just developing its eyes. They're not all the way formed.
Mhm.
Certain organs inside of their body, such as like the brain, they're just starting out.
Mhm.
They're not all the way developed yet. And during this first trimester, we have to be very, very careful too, because like how you say, what a miscarriage is,
Mhm.
it can lead to you having a spontaneous miscarriage. Just can happen out the blue. And I believe that you would like to have a successful pregnancy.
Okay.
Okay. Um, Alcohol can also lead to growth deformities.
What's that?
That is when like, hold your hands out. How many fingers do you have?
10.
How many hands do you have?
2.
Two, right? This is just an example.
Mhm.
Baby can come out no hands at all. They can come out one finger
Mhm.
because everything is just forming. You're in your first trimester, so right now the baby just has like these little nubs.
Mhm.
Nothing has actually came out yet. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now we are in the second trimester, right?
Mhm.
That's from 13 weeks to 27 weeks. Everything's going to happen so quickly during like this. You'll start to develop a bump.
Mhm.
You'll start to feel the baby move.
Mhm.
You'll start to feel him kick. You'll start saying, oh, he's in my rib, he's on this, he's on that. You'll feel everything.
Okay.
But if alcohol and drugs are in the picture, how do you think it can affect the baby?
You won't be able to do all that stuff.
Won't be able to do all that stuff.
Mhm.
He or she won't be able to do all that stuff.
Mhm.
And as I said, a teratogenic agent does what?
Kill the baby.
Can kill the baby. And still at that stage, it's still crucial
Mhm.
because if your baby is born at 24 weeks or less,
Mhm.
your baby's not viable. Viable meaning that there's nothing we can do to save it.
Yeah.
We have like a steroid shot, even if like you're later on that we're able to just give to you to help the baby's lungs develop faster.
Mhm.
Everything will be off the table because the baby he just doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
He needs it from you. And placental abruption. Now that the baby has like a placenta,
Mhm.
which is where the baby gets his nutrients from, which is how oxygen goes to and from baby to mom, mom to baby.
Okay.
That's how the baby gets everything.
Okay.
And that can start to come apart from mom.
Okay.
And when that comes apart from you, you won't. You probably you'll just spot. It's painless.
Mhm.
But even with like that painless feeling,
Mhm.
the baby, because if that part comes apart, if the placenta comes apart from you, there's no oxygen, it's no more nutrients, and at that point, it's all about saving mom.
Yeah.
We have to make sure mom's okay.
Mhm.
Then we have to make sure baby's okay.
Yeah.
To see if we can still do everything to help baby stay inside and bake a little bit more.
Mhm.
But when drugs and alcohol and all these things are introduced, it makes it really hard.
Okay.
Okay. Um, we have the third trimester. The
Mhm.
third trimester is from 28 weeks all the way up until the end. Maybe 40, maybe 41, depending.
Okay.
If drugs and alcohol aren't stopped in,
Mhm.
your baby can be born with alcohol withdrawal.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen an adult go through alcohol withdrawal?
Mhm.
Explain to me what happens.
They start to like act crazy or like they want more of it.
They want somewhat. The withdrawal causes them to be really sick.
Mhm.
So imagine you having a flu,
Mhm.
but it's like times 1,000.
Mhm.
You can't hold down nothing. You can't eat, right?
Mhm.
You keep going to the bathroom.
Mhm.
You might sweat.
Mhm.
You might ache. Your body's really going through it. You bring this baby into the world. Guess what
Yeah.
happens to the baby?
Baby's gonna have all of those things.
All of those symptoms.
Mhm.
Now, the baby's viable now at like this age.
Mhm.
If those teratogenic agents are still being used,
Mhm.
the baby can, and you make it all the way, the baby's going to be okay.
Mhm.
May live, but also may not. Also, maybe a stillbirth. You know what a stillbirth is?
No.
Stillbirth is when the baby is born.
Mhm.
Imagine you carrying this, you baking a baby,
Mhm.
baking this beautiful baby, and you have all of these expectations.
Mhm.
And when the baby comes out, the baby isn't breathing, isn't doing anything, and you have to push the baby out still. Okay? That's a stillbirth. All right?
Mhm.
And we pray that we don't get there.
Yeah.
But that's just how sometimes these situations end.
Mhm.
Also, when I'm going over this stuff in a minute. I did want to offer you some programs that we do have. We have Coleman, and then we also have Women. They have therapy sessions, group sessions, in case you just want to go and connect with people who you can relate more to. Okay?
Okay.
Would you be up for that?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you the information.